Everybody, we are back with another review, and today we're checking out some Marvel Legends figures. Yes, Marvel Legends figures. I know we don't do many different figures on here except for Funkos, but every once in a while I like to stray out into the wild and pick up some McFarlane's or some Marvel Legends or some Black Series figures. So without further ado, let's hop right into this review today. We're not checking out one, we're checking out two Hulk Marvel Legends figures. Today we got Gamerverse Hulk and we got Red Hulk. Woo boy! This is going to be a good one today, especially this Red Hulk right here. He's a beaster, that's for sure. Took me a while to get that one. They finally restocked him. I scooped him up. He arrived from Target. Happy, definitely very happy. Target exclusive, I actually believe. And then this Gamerverse one is a GameStop exclusive one as well. They don't have stickers on them. They don't really do stickers, I don't think, with these Marvel Legends. But yeah, neither here nor there. Target exclusive, GameStop exclusive. We're going to start with the Gamerverse. We'll do that one first, and then we'll do the Red Hulk. We'll jump into that one, and we'll check him out. This is a really cool figure right here. This was one that they actually had in stock, sold out, got back in stock again, and then kept it in stock to the point where they actually put it on sale. They had a Marvel Legends sale, and that's when I ended up scooping this up because it was something that I didn't want to pick this thing up for full price because it was something that I wasn't really that into. But you tempted me with the on sale price. The sale that they had for the pro sale this past weekend was definitely not something that you'd want to pass up, especially if you're picking up Marvel Legends or Black Series figures. They had a Marvel and Star Wars sale actually for the pro day. Let's check out what we got here. Nice. So the blister pack, he's pretty damn heavy actually. The blister pack's got another face sculpt for Hulk, which is a non-aggressive one versus the aggressive one. We'll check those out as well so we get him freed from the package. The one nice thing about this particular figure is he's not zip tied down. Everything is inset into the blister pack, which once he is just peeled out, basically, you're able to get into the figure, because some of them they'll do it where it's like they're tied down with straps. That was very loud. They're tied down with straps, and it makes it very difficult sometimes to get them out without destroying or cutting the blister pack. Now, straight out the gate, he stands up all right. He stands up all right. He does have a lot of articulation, which these Marvel Legends figures always do have. They always have like some kind of a mid-thigh or mid-calf twist on them. The ankle always has multiple ways you can do it. You could do side, you could do angular. So based off that, you kind of have to line up the legs. And then the top part still has the same type of articulation that most of the Marvel Legends figures actually have. So here is the face sculpt right here. What I'm going to end up doing is actually swapping it out for the non-aggressive Hulk, the just straight up bearded Hulk. There we go. Check that out. So he's got the non-aggressive look on his face, a little more serious. He's got these like rags for gauntlets on his wrists and forearms there. They're not part of the figure, they're actually separate. So I imagine once you, let's see if we could pop that off and slide them off. Yeah, so we could slide those off if we want. We don't want those on. And I could do, let's do this. Let's do an open fist, and we'll do another open fist. And then let's change him to Aggro Hulk right now. There we go. Pretty dope. He looks freaking pissed. Definitely. You got good ab articulation right there. I do like how the Marvel Legends figures have the ab articulation. That definitely helps out when you're doing posing. Shoulder, definitely shoulder has some nice articulation as well. We got some bending around where the trap is, or the triceps, I should say, and the traps. But also, yeah, you got some good elbow movement too as well. It does have that notch system similar to the McFarlane's on some of these joints, like the elbow. I can tell, you can hear it. So, and it also has this little like elbow filler piece, which I guess the Marvel Legends are pretty much known for. I believe the McFarlane ones do that as well. It's something that makes it so you don't really see straight joint. You know what I'm saying? Plastic joint. The sculpt on the head actually looks really good. They did a great job with doing the facial sculpt on these. I mean, amazing sometimes some of the work that they put into some of these figures to make them look super dope. I wonder if we can get some kind of a squatted stance, if you would. Looks like I can get kind of like an hunched over aggressive Hulk to get him to balance properly. But yeah, so anyway, this is the Gamerverse Hulk, which is a pretty sweet figure. Again, definitely dope to have this one. He's a gray Hulk, which is cool. And he's from the game that I believe is on either both platforms or just on PlayStation. But yeah, the Marvel Avengers game that came out here recently is pretty dope. So anyway, I'm going to leave these over here. We'll check these out when we do the recap. But next we're going to drop into the behemoth over here. He is a behemoth, that is for sure. We got Thunderbolt Ross, Red Hulk right here. This is pretty cool. Oh, there we go. We got it all cut open. Thunderbolt Ross. Speaking of Thunderbolts, I ended up getting the Thunderbolts Agent Venom. They dropped through Pop in a Box, so that's going to be nice to have that full set, because I do have the full set of the Thunderbolts, so it's pretty cool. I actually have the Red Hulk, which I ended up getting as a gift from great friends. This is a sweet Hulk figure. Holy moly. The weight on this one is, I want to say, twice the weight of the other one. Twice the weight of the other one. But his chest feels a little bit more hollow. Yeah, it feels a little more hollow. Or maybe it's just larger and more hollow, if you would. Face sculpt on this one is sick. Look at that face. Oh, he looks pissed. He looks super pissed. He looks super pissed. Yeah, pretty good articulation on this one, too. This one does have a little bit of a different type of a sculpt. As you can see here, there is no elbow patch. It's just actually a third piece. You can see here there's like an elbow patch cover for the joint. This one just has a whole straight up solitary piece just strictly for the arm. And it actually has no movement, really, even though it does have some kind of a... I mean, it has... I could bend that part, but I can't really get up in there, you know what I mean? And then we also have this little flap that we hang down, so I think that's the reason why they ended up doing that third part on most of the other figures. Now, I believe this Hulk, don't get me wrong, I believe this Hulk started out as a Build-A-Figure. I'm not too familiar with the Marvel Legends line, but I do know that this was a Build-A-Figure at one point, and it became a single solitary figure, just so that it could be sold, and it was sold for quite the penny, I can tell you that, compared to other figures of its type. He's got the black toenails there from the fire. Here's his actual fingernails burnt out from the fire as well. Now I could do two different. Let's do both him, because he's friggin' aggro. Let's do both him just with his hands like ready to just grab and grapple. I mean, come on, that is an awesome Hulk. I wish they would do a green Hulk like this. You know what I'm saying? That would be sick. They did an 80 years drop with the regular Hulk, the green Hulk, in his like lab coat, I believe, with a Wolverine. But they have not dropped anything that's like this massive in size. I mean, you can see the actual Gamerverse Hulk. He just looks about half the size. If you took the Red Hulk, divided him by 2, it's basically this other Hulk over here. So, pretty cool on that. Definitely digging these figures. Definitely digging some of the Marvel Legends ones. I definitely pick up ones for characters that I do end up liking. As you can see here, we got some Hulks. It would be neat, like I said, if we had because I have a gray Hulk, we have a red Hulk. It'd be neat if we had a green one that wasn't like the one with him in his lab coat from, you know, the Wolverine 2-pack. But a standalone, large Hulk from the Marvel Legends line is really all we could ask for at this point, to be honest with you. I definitely think they're going to make some really great photo ops, these two Hulks. They stand all right, too. I mean, the Red Hulk, just by me pushing him down there, I ended up getting a pretty good stance from him. I mean, you can see how he's just kind of looking down. He's just kind of angry. He's just kind of aggro. But, yeah, I just kind of look at his back. I just kind of put him down, and he ended up just kind of standing up on his own. Same thing goes for the gray one. He's a little bit more harder to bend because he's a little bit more lanky. This one's kind of more built like a truck. And he kind of doesn't articulate as much as the gray Hulk over here. The gray Hulk has a little bit less balance, I guess you could say, than the red Hulk. As you can see, you really need to hit that sweet spot for him to be able to stand up is really, I guess, all I'm trying to say. But two dope figures nonetheless. Definitely glad I was able to unbox these both in the same video. Why don't you let me know down in the comments below what you think of these two Marvel Legend Hulks. Do you have any Marvel Legend figures that you particularly like from their collections that they have dropped? Let me know down in the comments below. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Want more content like this, subscribe for more, because I do reviews every single day. So looking for that. Have a great rest of your day.